Once upon a time, in a beautiful green forest, lived a little ant named Nina. Nina was a hard-working ant, tirelessly gathering food for her family and building her nest in peace. Despite her tiny size, she had a strong determination and took pride in her work and efforts. In another part of the forest lived a gigantic elephant named Flo, the king of the jungle owing to his immense strength and size. Flo had a kind heart but often did not pay attention to the smaller creatures of the forest, frequently moving about without noticing those around him. One day, as Nina was on her way to gather food, she felt the ground trembling beneath her feet. Looking around, she saw the elephant Flo approaching. He was so enormous that each step he took made the earth shake. Nina tried to scream to alert him, but she was too small and her voice too faint compared to his massive steps. The elephant kept walking, unaware that Nina was in his path, drawing closer and closer. Nina tried to escape as fast as she could, but due to his size and speed, she almost got crushed under his feet. At the last moment, she leaped to the side of the path and narrowly escaped. Frightened, she decided she needed to teach the elephant a lesson in being mindful of the forest's smaller creatures. Nina came up with a bold plan. The next day, she waited until the elephant Flo lay down under a big tree to rest. This was her chance. Slowly, Nina climbed onto his back and began to crawl towards his big ear. When she reached his ear, Nina started whispering in a tiny voice, "Flo, Flo, wake up. You are in danger." Flo didn't know that it was a small ant talking to him, but felt a strange tickle in his ear and heard the tiny voice whispering. He woke up suddenly, startled that something was talking to him. "Who are you?" "Who is talking to me?" he asked loudly. Nina responded, "I am Nina, the little ant you almost crushed yesterday. I came to tell you that your immense size might harm the smaller creatures without you realizing it. You need to be more careful when you walk in the forest." Flo was surprised by the ant's bravery. How could such a tiny ant speak to him with such firmness? He realized she was right. He felt ashamed for not paying attention to the small creatures around him. "I apologize, Nina. I didn't realize I almost hurt you."
"Thank you for alerting me."
"I will be more careful from now on," said the elephant. Nina smiled and said, "No matter how big you are, every creature in this forest has the right to life and safety. Even small creatures like us can be important." Flo realized the wisdom in Nina's words. Even though he was the king of the jungle, he understood that strength isn't just in size, but in wisdom and caring for others. Since that day, Flo became more cautious with his movements. He watched every step he took to ensure no small creature was harmed in his path. He and the ant Nina became close friends. Nina taught Flo that size and power should be accompanied by humility and care for others. Nina learned that wisdom could come from experience and the ability to learn. As days went by, the forest inhabitants noticed the change in Flo's behavior. Everyone was grateful to Nina for her bravery and wisdom. Instead of fearing the giant elephant, they saw him as their protector, aware of the importance of all creatures, no matter how small. Nina lived in peace in her small nest, enjoying her friendship with Flo.